Yo, what's good, you absolute legends? Strap in tight, because Lisa from Blackpink's Oscar moment just turned into a full-on soap opera, and I'm here to spill every last drop of tea. This isn't your average snooze-fest celeb update. It's a rollercoaster of talent, wild rumors, and a billionaire boyfriend plot twist that's got the internet imploding. Lisa gracing the Academy Awards was supposed to be her big "I've arrived" moment, but instead, it's a chaotic circus of shade and speculation. Did she earn her spot, or is it all a sham? Let's dig into this drama and figure out what is really going down. Picture this: Lisa, the first K-pop idol ever to perform at the Oscars, steps onto the iconic stage. She's belting out "Live and Let Die" alongside Doja Cat and Raye for a James Bond tribute. Talk about a flex. It's the kind of crossover event that should have had fans screaming in pure joy. Right? Wrong. Instead of universal hype, the internet split like a bad breakup. Some stans were living for it, calling her a queen, while others turned into keyboard warriors, hurling accusations of nepotism and fraud, like they just caught her stealing their launch money. But what went wrong? The performance itself was a vibe. Lisa owned this stage with her signature charisma, those killer dance moves, and a look that screamed high fashion. But the haters? They weren't having it. They claimed Doja and Raye carried the whole thing, leaving Lisa in the dust. One savage user posted, "Lisa's little voice got wrecked by Doja and Raye. Total embarrassment. Harsh mutts." Let's keep it real. Lisa's never been the vocal powerhouse of Blackpink. That's Rose's lane. Lisa's strength is her stage presence, that effortless cool factor that makes you unable to look away. And yet, the shade kept coming. Some even whispered she lip-synced at the Oscars, where pre-recording is basically standard. Please, that's not a scandal. It's a Tuesday in showbiz. Now let's get to the real meat of this drama. The nepotism allegations tied to her boyfriend, Frederick Arnault. If you don't know the name, buckle up. Frederick's the heir to LVMH, the luxury empire owned by his dad, Bernard Arnault, one of the richest dudes on the planet. We're talking Louis Vuitton, Dior, and enough cash to buy your wildest dreams. Lisa and Frederick have been sparking rumors since 2022, spotted at swanky events and cozying up in ways that scream power couple. Her track, Moonlit Floor, even dropped some flirty lyrics that fans swear about him. Romantic? Sure. Suspicious? According to the haters, absolutely. The theory goes like this. Frederick's family's connection pulled strings to land Lisa that Oscar gig. One post put it bluntly: Lisa's nepotism is next level. Some random song at the Oscars, all thanks to her rich boyfriend. Okay, pump the brakes. Let's unpack that. Lisa's no random newbie. She's a global superstar. Her solo tracks, La Lisa and Money, smashed the records, racking up streams and views that only artists can only dream of. Her new album Alter Ego dropped right before the Oscars, perfectly timed to keep her in the spotlight. The Academy inviting her makes sense. She's a cultural force, not just some plus one, but that billionaire boyfriend angle is too juicy for the haters to let go. And honestly, it does make you wonder, did a little extra influence grease the wheels? We may never know, but the speculations are running absolutely wild. But wait, hold on tight to your hard meat. There is more. The drama doesn't stop at nepotism. Fans are obsessed with picking apart Lisa's looks, screaming plastic surgery at every single angle. Her nose, sharper than a chef's knife. Her jawline, snapped so tight it could cut glass. Her eyes, bigger and brighter than her pre-debut days. The internet's turned into a detective squad, comparing all trainee pics to her current goddess-like glow-up, and the verdict's loud: she is fake. In K-pop, plastic surgery is practically a rite of passage. Adults get nose jobs, jaw shapes, and a double eyelid tweaks like it's a casual weekend activity. It's so normalized in South Korea that clinics advertise K-pop inspired packages. But for Lisa, it's not just a tweak, it's a conspiracy. Fans and haters alike have theories galore. They point to her teenage photos from Thailand, where her features were softer, less sculpted. Now, she's got that doll-like perfection that's become her trademark. Big eyes, tiny nose, V-shaped jaw. She'd had work done, they yell, and honestly, it's hard to argue when you see the transformation. But here's the kicker, they don't just stop at "she got surgery." They tied to a whole persona, calling her a lying industry plant whose beauty and success is all manufactured. Imagine the headlines: Lisa's face, built by surgeons and then funded by wealth. It's dramatic, but it's the kind of gossip that keeps the rumor mill spinning. So let's use your hard meat and dig into the whole a little deeper. Why does this matter to you and then me? In K-pop, visuals are everything. Lisa's stunning looks are a huge part of her appeal. That Barbie doll aesthetic that's made her a fashion icon and a fan favorite. If she did get a surgery, did it give her an edge? Did it turn her into the perfect idol YG wanted to sell? And more importantly, who paid for it? Because those procedures, rhinoplasty, jaw contouring, maybe even some fillers, aren't exactly cheap, are they? Which brings us to the next bombshell: her family's money. Here is where the plot thickens. Lisa's background isn't the sob story some fans paint it to be. The narrative's always been poor Thai girl makes it big, but let's fact check that for a second. Her stepdad, Marco Brugz, is a Swiss chef who's worked at high-end spots in Thailand. In Bangkok's upscale circles, that's not a broke gig. Chefs at that level can pull in a serious amount of cash, especially if they're catering to the elite. Her mom's Thai, and while we don't have her tax returns, sadly, the family vibe screams comfortable, maybe even stinking wealthy. Not billionaire status, obviously, but definitely not struggling. So what's the tea? Fans love the underdog tale. Lisa auditioning for YG at 14, moving to Korea, grinding through 5 brutal years of training to debut with Blackpink. It's inspiring, sure, but if our family had that kind of stinking money, that rags to riches arc gets real shaky. And here's the juicy part: if they were well off, could they have funded those alleged surgeries before she even hit the K-pop scene? Think about it, a no job in Thailand can cost thousands, and jaw work, that is next level investment. If Lisa was glowing up pre-debut, someone had to foot the bill, and her stepdad's chef money might just fit the puzzle. This feeds right into the plastic surgery rumors and the industry plant accusations. If she had the cash for a makeover, was her whole rise orchestrated? Did YG scout her not just for talent, but for a look they could polish into a superstar? The haters are eating this up, shouting, "She's no underdog, she's a rich kid with a fake face." Meanwhile, her defenders argue she still hustled, wealth or not. Surviving YG's training is no joke, but that whisper of privilege is loud enough to keep the debate raising. Speaking of industry plant, let's break that down bit by bit. In music, it's a dirty term. Someone who seems to pop out of nowhere with instant success, allegedly propped by big money or connections. For Lisa, the haters say her rise was too smooth like a butter, too perfect. She aced her YG audition at 14, debuted with Blackpink in 2016, and now she's solo, breaking records and hitting the Oscars. Too easy, they cry, pointing to her polished image and that billionaire boyfriend as proof she's a puppet, not a hustler. Contrast that with the idols who got those gritty started from the bottom stories. Think BTS sleeping in one room or IU busking for pennies. Lisa's path doesn't have that raw edge, and it's got people suspicious. Was she handpicked and molded into a star? Did her family's money or later Fredericks pave the way? And tie in those surgery rumors and you've got a full-on conspiracy. Her face is fake, her career is fake, she's a dope YG built to sell, fans say. It is wild, but it's not hard to see why fans buy into it. Her success is almost too good to be true. But let's flip the script for a second. Lisa trained her flat ass off. 5 years at YG is no picnic. It's a pressure cooker of dance, vocals and survival. Her rap skills, her stage swagger, her global appeal, that's not handed to you, rich or not. And her solo career? Lisa and Money did not just start, they dominated. Blink streamed like their lives depend on it. No manipulation needed. That 2022 Spotify glitz calling her the top K-pop soloist? A fluke, not fraud. She got the stats to back her shine, so maybe the plant label's just jealousy talking. The internet's a battlefield over this. On social media, it is an absolute carnage and chaos. haters screaming, "Nepo baby fraud with a fake face." Stans firing back, "Lisa's untouchable, cry about it." One side's dragging up Paris carburet ban on Weibo, too risque for China, and all cultural appropriation grabs about her outfits. The others hyping her wins, the White Lotus acting gig, new music, Billionaire boo. It is an absolute mess, but Lisa's unbothered, cashing checks, and then living her best life. So what is the real truth? Is she a nepotism puppet with a surgically crafted face and then a planted career, or a hardworking icon killing it despite the noise? I'm torn. Her glow up suspicious and Frederick's money raises eyebrows, but her talent's undeniable. What do you think? Drop your take in the comment section below, smash that like button and subscribe for more K-pop tea. This drama's nowhere near done. Peace out.